Hey, what's up everybody? It's William back for another Diecast review, and boy, let me tell you, am I excited to do this one today. We have a NASCAR Authentics Diecast. It is Kyle Larson's Michigan International Speedway race win from 2016. Guys, let me tell you, I am super excited about doing this diecast. Actually, Kyle Larson is my second favorite NASCAR driver. I believe I said that in my other Kyle Larson review, which I've actually ever reviewed one other Kyle Larson car. It was another NASCAR Authentics car, actually the only other Kyle Larson car released by NASCAR Authentics, and that was a car, I think a Target car from 2015, and yeah, so it's been a while since I've done a Kyle Larson car. He is, like I said, though, my second favorite driver, so that's part of the reason why I'm excited. But why I'm even more excited is that this is a 1/64 scale raced version. We do not get these very often, so when we do, I like to pick up as many as I can. And boy, am I excited about this one. I probably sound like overly excited about this, which I am kind of actually. So there we have the little race version card that you have, and on the back it'll have all the stats of the race, which will be cool to read. Of course, we've got this, I don't know what kind of font this is for Kyle Larson. That's a little bit of a weird font. They usually have this other font, and this is going to kind of spoil my next review, but that's the font we usually have, and now we've got this other font, and just for the Kyle Larson car. I haven't seen on any of the other boxes for diecast, so that's a little odd, but I know this is Wave 11, and we're already almost into Wave 3 of 2017 NASCAR Authentics. Reason being why I got this diecast so late is because my local Target, ironically enough, has not gotten Wave 11 till pretty much right about now. I just picked this car up, and my local Target hadn't gotten Wave 11 until now. They were actually selling the Wave 2 of 2017 NASCAR Authentics, and at the same time, just releasing Wave 11 of the 2016 NASCAR Authentics. So this is after the Wave 11 didn't come after a while, I was pretty much just accepting that I wasn't going to be able to pick up Wave 11 cars. But I just went to Target today, like I said, ironically enough, and picked this car up. Like I said, just got them in, so sorry that it's late, but I couldn't do much anything else because I couldn't find the cars. But there's the other cars from Wave 11, as you just saw. Like I said, spoiler alert with this car, coming soon, I'll say, for this car, and, actually, possibly this car, too. We'll have to see. But, let's get this car opened up out of the packaging and see how cool it really is. And actually, this is going to be something different. I'm just actually going to open this box right here live. So, let's get this thing open. Oh, and you can see there, my camera falls, because I'm not used to opening things on camera. This is why I don't do it, and I'm not going to edit this either, so it's just going to have to stay like that. Alright, so here we have the race winner card. We'll look at that here in a second, and let's make sure we can just make it fall out of the package, which is not ideal, but let's get this out of the way. And here we have the diecast. Oh, am I excited to look at this. But first, let's look at the race winner card. So here we have it, just very simple. What this is supposed to be is if you've ever gotten a 1/24 race version, they usually come with a little race winner card. So that's what they've done for these NASCAR Authentics, which what I find kind of cool is I almost think it's better to get the race versions from NASCAR Authentics rather than the Action Gold series, because you get this little card. Now, if you don't care about the card, then I guess it really doesn't matter, but if you're into little trinkets like this, which in this case, with the race winner cards, I think they're kind of cool to do them even for the 1/64s. Like I said, they do them for all the 1/24s, so the fact that they're doing them for the 1/64s, I think is cool with the NASCAR Authentics. So you can see here, you've got Kyle Larson, Michigan International Speedway, Pure Michigan 400 winner, Brooklyn, Michigan, August 20th, 2016. I did watch this race live, and as a Kyle Larson fan, it was cool to see him win. Here you can see we've got the date of the race, time of the race, start position. He started 12th. It was a 200-lap race. We had four cautions for 17 laps. 13 was the number of leaders. Kyle Larson led 41 laps on his way to the victory. Margin of victory was 1.4 seconds over, I believe it was Chase Elliott who finished second. And this was, of course, Kyle Larson's first NASCAR Sprint Cup Series win. So, with that, let's bring in the diecast. Oh man, this is a nice looking car, guys. Let me tell you. Man, this is really cool. I have to say, with the streamers coming down, this isn't just confetti. This is like streamers. This is a bunch of cool stuff. So, let's get started here with the front bumper. So, if I can get my camera to focus, here we go. All right, so we've got 42 Chevrolet SS front bumper, and I'm going to actually see if I can zoom in just a little more so we can get a better view. There we go. Now we can really see some of the detail from the raced aspect of it. So, we've got 42 Chevrolet SS front bumper. We got Target Chip Ganassi Racing there. I think it's actually Target Chip Ganassi Racing. Oh, no Felix Sabates. I thought Felix Sabates was on there. Obviously not now. Okay, we've got Target on the hood covered in a bunch of confetti and a bunch of streamers. That's cool. Up on the roof, we've got Larson with 2 Chevrolet logos right by the name. And sorry, my camera won't focus, but now you can see it there. Coming down the left side, we've got a bunch of streamers again. And oh my gosh, could my camera not focus? Oh my gosh, because it will not. There we go. Okay, so we got front bumper contingencies here. Goodyear. We've got our Goodyear Eagles. And what I think is kind of cool, I'm not sure if they meant to do this, but the white tires, the white rims, kind of have a little black in them. It almost gives it the look of like that there was like, you know, like the rubber flying off the tires actually is like on the white rims. I know, I'm not sure if that's actually supposed to look like that, or if that's just because of the way they do the painting on the wheels that it came out like that. But either way, I think it gives a cool look to it there. My gosh, here we go. Oh, my camera almost focused. Don't know why it won't do this for me today. Oh my gosh, guys, so sorry about this. This is not very professional of me, but oh my gosh. This is pathetic. Okay, here we go. Okay, finally. So, like I said, we've got our standard contingencies here. We've got 42. In front of the rear wheel well, we've got Belkin, Sherwin-Williams. That almost looks like the Kmart logo, but I know it can't be Kmart because this is a Target car, but that looks an awful lot like Kmart. I don't know what it is, but it looks like Kmart. And then we've got Lincoln Welders. Here on the side, we've got Clorox, Axe. And then right here, this is the best. We've got the Crest logo. Half of, I should say like 3/4 of the Crest logo, because the detail of the race version detail makes it look like Kyle Larson blew out the back of the quarter panel, so it kind of supposed to look like it's bent in, which eliminates, like I said, 1/4 of the Crest logo, so that's kind of cool. You've got Banana Boat, it's kind of hard to see, but you can see it there. American Ethanol Ring. Up on the C-pillar, you've got quite a few sponsors. From the top, you've got Milkbone, GE LED, Tums, Reese's. I believe that's... What is that? I can't even tell what that is right there. I think, is it Scotch-Brite? That might be Scotch-Brite. And then Philips Sonicare. Here on the B-pillar, we've got Champion, McDonald's, Cessna, and I believe that's supposed to be Freightliner, but I'm not sure. It's covered with that piece of confetti, so I can't really tell. You've got Kyle Larson there with, I don't think that's a flag. I can't really tell what that is. And then you've got the race winner sticker, which is cool. You've got 42 there on the roof with Cottonelle as the roof sponsor. Coming around the back bumper, you've got Energizer. This is another cool little thing I love about Kyle Larson's cars. You've got Bullseye, the mascot for Target there, the dog, right there. And then you've got 42, your Chevrolet SS taillight decals, Chevrolet logo, Chevrolet SS back bumper decal, and then also a decal here. It's supposed to make it look like the rear view camera, which is another nice little detail there. Got Coca-Cola smothered in confetti. And then this side is not the same as left, of course, because it's a race version. And this side is actually, I think, better than the left side, in my opinion. So now, as I do with most race versions, we're going to go over the raced parts of the diecast. It's a lot of confetti and streamers. That's quite a bit of it, but there's some other cool things in there, so I'll point that out. Some of the things I've already pointed out, but we'll go more into detail here. So you can see here on the hood with the Target logo, you've got a bunch of streamers all covering that. Actually, in the Action Gold Series version of this diecast, in the Action Gold Series, they'll put streamers and stuff on the windshield. So actually, for that version of this diecast, they had streamers actually on the windshield. For whatever reason, NASCAR Authentics, they won't do that, but it still looks great just with it on the hood here. So there you've got streamers of confetti all over the hood. Here on the side, You've got some more streamers coming, probably that were supposed to be coming off of the windshield down the side of the car, but they're just kind of coming from the bottom of the A-pillar down the side of the car here. So that's cool. There looks like a lot of blue and green colored confetti and streamers, which would make sense because if you look at the Michigan International Speedway logo, it's blue and green, so that makes sense. So, so yeah, you've got some streamers coming down here, some more here, a little bit of streamers here. And this is really cool. So when Kyle Larson would have been, you know, burning it down at Michigan, doing his burnout, you've got all the rubber buildup around the left rear wheel well. And then, like I said earlier, you've got the left rear quarter panel blown out there, that detail. Super cool. If you look at it from far away, and the camera's out of focus, so it's perfect, it actually looks like it's blown out, so it's perfect that way. When you get a bit closer, you can tell that it's not there, but I like the effect that they did on there. It's a nice touch. You can see here you've got some more streamers. Just like I said, a lot of confetti and streamers. More confetti on the roof. Nothing really there on the back bumper as far as race detail goes. On the deck lid, you've got more confetti. On this side, you've got the, again, supposed to look like how Kyle Larson probably blew out the right rear quarter panel and some more rubber buildup. Yeah, I like the way these streamers look, how they're like coming down at an angle on the right side of the car. You can actually see, too, I'm going to see if I can get the camera to focus in on this. Probably not going to be able to, because my camera never likes to focus on anything I want it to, but I'm going to get the best look I can. You can see kind of here, there's like, there you go, you can see it a bit better there, all of the dirt and rubber buildup on the side of the car. You can see it really good on the white, since the white, it'll make the dirt come out really good. You can see it all over here. You can see a little bit on the 42 as well. And actually, I forgot to mention earlier, you can see it. It's harder to tell, but there is some on the front bumper too. Like I said, harder to tell than what it is on the side, but it's really cool. I love it when Lionel puts the race versions in the NASCAR Authentics line. I always love to get them because, you know, they don't make a whole lot of 164 race versions in the Action Gold Series, though they do make some, and they did make this one for it. It's really not that, it's probably actually a better chance of getting a race version in the NASCAR Authentics than it is in the Action Gold Series, which, again, makes them all that more hard to find, or just, they don't make as many of them. So, like I said, when they do come out, and when Lionel does release them, I like to get as many as I can, so had to get this one. This one, if you're a Kyle Larson fan, definitely a must-have. Maybe not if you got the Action Gold Series one, but if you didn't get a chance to get that one, and you're still able to find this one in your Target stores like I did, again, ironically enough, because it's a Target car, or anywhere, I would definitely pick it up. And actually, even if you're just a casual fan looking for a great diecast, I would definitely recommend this one. Like I said, though, I just think it's a great race version. Anytime you can get a race version in these NASCAR Authentics, I think it's a good idea to pick them up. So, that'll be just about it for this NASCAR diecast review. I'd like to thank you all for watching. Comment down below if you have anything to ask me. I'm really usually pretty good on getting back to you guys. Rate the video, like it, put a thumbs up, and subscribe, of course, as always, as I always ask you to do, and you guys are pretty good about that too. So, as we're going on a 13-minute video, I'm going to stop talking, say once again, thank you, and I will see you all in the next video.